Okay. Let's get up a little bit and then start. Okay. Okay, up for the necessary. Just start and like, like currently we are playing vanilla. I was already playing some one block and such stuff, but the horror mod I didn't play it yet, but I did saw some videos about it already. So yeah, that it can get intense. I think we'll keep it normal. We're not so good, and yeah, we're doing survival, no creative benefits. It's a while since I was playing, so it's nice to be back inside in the bunker spot. Things to sound a little bit of sound. It's nice to have. Oh, chicken right here. Or it's normal. As any Minecraft run is starting by planting some trees. Like leaves, they're quite nice. The new uh, things. Java is PC only, yes. Like you can run it like on any PC, so Linux also. So basically, you could also run it on Steam Deck or something like that. But it is PC only. Yeah, basically, Java has some a little bit different settings for some things. Like basically, some redstones are working differently. But in general, like basically, it's quite similar to the Bedrock. And yeah, like basically, you can like the Bedrock, you could play also on PC. You just need a launcher and then you can play it. If there is some. Settings. Yeah. Go check a little bit around. Find a good space where we can then build later. There is the mushroom island there on the other side. Islands that just go this way. Ah, and this is also nice. Like they did that some trees are falling down, so not all of them are up. Ah, some chickens, some pigs here. Basically, this area wouldn't be so bad for building. We just stay here. The area look quite nice. I think we'll be building here. Yeah, good question is how do we want to build? If we're doing a tree house or are we going like we can do a normal house, but like I'm terrible with building normal houses. We do still need some sheep. There are no sheep around here. I think I'll still go a little bit further. Perhaps we find somewhere that we already have some sheeps. But there's also kelp down there. Falling bamboo. Oh, can't you hear me? I'm talking out for myself around here. So this is basically a jungle. Yet the spawn point was interesting. Like we had jungle and everything. Yeah, I said sheep, but sadly I can't find any because like it would be nice to have some wool. Just to be able to sleep later. Huh, you gotta go. I have some sleep tomorrow. Working day. Wait, jungle pigs. Then look, if you have to go, like, thank you for popping by. Thank you for checking up on us, and wish you good night. and hear you next time. Thank you. Like, I hope we can find some sheep. I hope we can find a good location to build a base. And perhaps tomorrow, if you check up on us, you'll already see a little bit of the base. So, the sun is going down. I don't like that. We don't have anything yet. Right to run for there. A big fish. Be really nice if we could at least start working on something. But as as the day goes so fast, I'm not sure if we found sheep. One more. Are shaped. I need wool. Can I do? uh, We need this. Do it like that. No, I need one more brown sheep. Where are you, brownie? There's a brown sheep before here. So like this and like this, and we have our first bed. And okay, no creepers for today. Nice. We are also keeping this with us. We basically did made a genocide on all the sheep around here, so let's check for another group. Now at least we can be sure we won't have any nights and you can find a better place to sleep. Check a little bit further. Like, I don't like so much the jungle for building, so just go a little bit further to this side and see if we find a good place that we can build something. Okay, so we have some peaks around here. Some peasants. Okay, savannah, that I don't find so bad. I would love to have a village or something near, at least for the beginning. There's some cows, there are some pigs on the other side, trying not to fall into the chasm. But as good as we are, don't say it twice because we will fall into the chasm. Finally, no villages around here. Just proceed this way. I'm sure we will find a village. And we can build then, not in the village exactly, but like I would do next to the village. I unlock the recipe for the chest now. Some lava over there. Let's just go check on that hill if we see a village somewhere. Another tunnel. Jumping up the hill. There are some mountainous regions there. We have some extra sheep here. Don't worry guys, I'm not in attack mode anymore. I can sleep, so we are all friends now. Go there to the mountains. Would also be like a nice area to build. And we can even produce snow for the later builds and stuff. The hole. We have smacks. Like the egg is one of the roundest things that I was taking to pumpkins. Then I can grow them. Make it four. We found a village. Nice. We know where we are building now. This will be our base. We have cows, we have sheep here. Quite some of them. There's lava on that side. We have a beautiful village here. We have some small ones. They even have some pigs. Yeah, I think this would be a good location to build. It could be a little bit less hilly. How should I define that? Generally, it will be a nice place, I think. We have an iron golem here. Oh, we even have a church down there. This will be a great location to build. I have to go then and capture some villagers so that I can make sure that they don't die. Question is, should I do it up high or should I go down low? I think I will go down a little bit down low and I will just remove this part of the mountain. It's this house. Looks like, I think this is like the pen or something like that. We even have water buckets. Nice. N- No, don't need to do some buckets. And we're jumping again from the pile grounds. Or not. Oh, they have a hard life. Oh, there are sheep inside here. And other animals. Did I saw the cows also? Yeah. We have sheep and cows inside here. Okay, we are for sure staying in this village. Still thinking if I want to do the build in the village or do I want to go if we want to go a little bit more out of the village. Let's proceed. I'm thinking just taking a house from a villager because I think they have better houses than I would build them. Okay, not bad. Think two villagers will sleep in here, so basically I will just close those two in and just to be sure have this as a breeder village if something goes wrong. We are holding no stops for our security here, so we will be breeding villagers if we need them. Sleeping, sleeping. Sorry, you two guys. You're staying in here for the next how many years, but you are. Nice. So we have our base for where we will be having some villagers. This village is huge. Let's start. As said, I'm not good at building, and I do like this multi-story house. a useful build, but I think it will be a good enough build. At a spawn point. Spawn point. Check the village a little bit. All in all, the village it's not so big. Nice. We also have the brewing stand here. Been using this for later. We do have some. Okay, that's not deep, like basically just goes past that, okay. But they do have some cats. We do have some coal here. I think I need a pickaxe. I think I would still do my in this hill, and we will do our house here. Yeah, I did say that I'm bad at building houses, but I will do my best to do something that can be similar to a house. First, let's get some coal here and some stone. We have at least stone tools. We also do a shovel because like we are removing a hill from the beginning of everything. Let's start removing here. See, we also have to do some room separation. We have to have like a cellar for mining operations because like we're not building it in the open. I think this tree did not despawn because like there is a house and it's made out of wood. Go for some sub settings. Settings for now. Sticks. We can make two shovels because like I'm sure we will break both of them. State removing the hill. Have some uses for all this earth later. If nothing else, we can fill in some caves. We have option of copper golems, so we can start with sorting things quite early. At least the small sorters. How far does the hill go? Okay, I was already afraid it's like connected to the island there. This we can still remove. Apparently don't. Okay, our shovel is again. It is very dated too. Just are thinking, why am I destroying their hill behind the village? It's all for the views. The end it will be my house. They will still have no more view than with the hill. The only thing is that the hill still looked prettier than my house, but I think we will have to sleep soon. We do not wish any zombies, creepers, or anything similar to. Okay, now it is respawning. And we got two saplings. Okay, that's nice. That's more than enough. We said we have our bed in here. Okay. Yeah, exactly as the villagers. We are all sleeping in the same bed. I can also be a villager. Oh, Best. We still do have some stone. So like again to showers. Then we're out of stone already. Been let's put dirt in here. Try to get. I mean, it will be interesting how long will we need to get rid of the full hill. Because then the big question will be how long will we need to rearrange that things there. That will also be interesting. 10,000 years later, we're doing the Minecraft. Like, we're not mining, we're digging, but yeah, okay. It's still called Minecraft. Oh, so let's take another one. So getting some seeds, that's also not bad. Then we can do some farming later. We're almost on the other side of the hill on this elevation. Like more passes to get to the main elevation of the village. Then you can really start making stuff. And I'm also thinking to fill in some of the water area there. Make it suspicious too, because we got some flowers. Already have a pickaxe, let's just use it up. We have enough stone to do more digging. And we also have copper here. Can I mine copper with a wood pickaxe? No, no, no. can, but I'm not getting anything from it. But I am sure we can go with the stone. We just use up this one. Like, I really don't like to throw things away. One pickaxe, some shovels. Like 3 shovels, then we'll see how it will go. Okay. But that, the sun is still up high, so we can do some more digging. We also need a good location for a sorting center later. I think I should also already start producing some trees because like I want to already do some storage. I think I just need some iron also because like otherwise I'm not able to get a jack-o'-lantern to get a golem. I think the fuel removal service it's going quite nice. You can say it's faster than expected. Throwing the shovels. Oh, next one. Destroying the tower because we're going back to sleep. Leave my pet alone. Okay. From here I can plant the trees. These two. Hopes of getting more than one setting per tree. Later we are also doing iron farm, perhaps also a raid farm. Just move all down. That. When the hill is back, we're not going to hurt anymore when you're jumping like that. Stone. Villagers want something from you. They want freedom for their co-villagers. Another shovel. I'm sure we will destroy a lot of shovels. Today, quite some already had to be destroyed. Almost out of prepared up here. I think we are coming quite good further. Despite of destroying all the showers that we have. And we can even use the pickaxe to move the stony part. Stones we will be using for the builds and stuff, but I think the earth mostly we can use to fill up the lakes in between there. So we can also extend our build to that area there. Let's see how it will go. this part, then go further on. Still getting quite okay. Should I even go to the bottom of the hill? Or I keep it a little bit up so I'm basically above most village currently. So for the long run, above the all village. I think one line we have to go more. It's something like that. See, how big is now this part? I would say this is basically the minimum. I don't want to be too up high, but like it would be nice to have a view down on them and be able to check that everything is working as it should. If it was worth to start removing all this land and everything. I think we are also like okay, this one does have a little bit more now, but also thinking about it, we should start slowly thinking that we're going to use the all the bits and everything. I guess that if it will be a great space or it will be just something. One pickaxe. Could use some iron. we have a new hut because like I started destroying before a lot of thinking, but that's okay. I think it's still everything doable. I should go check down there. Not today. Oh, hey Sophie, welcome to the stream. So we have some kind of different building today. We escaped the ocean planet and came to a blocky one. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. And you? Like I was checking what should we play, and I was also checking with the Discord server that I have, and we got the most likes for Minecraft, so here we are. Uh, the the one from yesterday. Yeah, like in the stream yesterday, like nobody really said, and but like we did successfully escape. It was like it was again sad, like because we went down to the Emperor's cave and we saw her there. But like we did leave, we did set free all the cuttlefish, and then went from the planet. And yeah, now we are here. Do you know Minecraft great, or you don't know it so much? From yesterday? Yeah, but you have the VOD, so you were able to see it, and yeah, we have a stream today also. But it would be nice to have you there yesterday also. Yeah, I thought I heard some creatures, but we have iron. I didn't expect iron here. Oh, you played Minecraft, the newest update. So, which is the last update that you do know? Because, like, there were quite some new updates in the, like, last years. Like, I was playing Minecraft quite a lot, like, also a little bit in between. Oh, there were no saplings. Okay, next time we have to stay and take the saplings because I don't want to go search for the saplings. So what's the last update that you do know? Like, do you already know about the copper golem? Or is that also quite new for you? Do you know about the spears? Apples? Okay, so you don't know about the copper golem, uh, and about the spears, like basically that you can craft spears from now on. This way, yeah. So, do you know already about this? I'm not crafting it now, but like we will surely test them at a later point. That's not a question. Yeah, like I find them interesting because like their damage change on hand of how fast you are, but like I also am not sure about them. Should be dark already. Um, yeah, like for the spears are great if you're on the horseback and you have a fast horse, or for elytra, because like the faster you go, the more damage you do with the spear. And yeah, for the copper golems, we will for sure like I saw up there some iron, so if we take that iron, we can uh, get some copper golems. I'm not sure. I just need two iron. I hope there will be two nodes of it. And then we can do a small like room where the copper golem will be sorting our stuff. It's still like I was already sure it will get dark and then it just doesn't. Oh, only one. Then let's hope there will be another one. And then like I know a lot of these things. Like I did already do some stuff with the golem in the past, but generally I like the spears. I also didn't use them till now, and other things like I'm usually doing some farms and like some redstone. It's quite fun to do. Um, like we will for surely also do the shop, but yeah, we will see exactly what we'll do. And like we can also like just whenever we feel, we can start playing some other games in between and then come back. Like I plan to use the Minecraft like as a in between, and if we want to play something else, we can always change and go to something else, and then come back and develop our Minecraft board further. What is the newest update? Like that I think I even don't know. Like I did took the latest version for this playthrough now, but if I tell the truth, I don't know what's the newest update. What's the last update that we have? I think now it is dark. Still not. Mountains and mayhem. And what are we getting there? Oh, so the spears are the last, like yeah, now the latest. Okay. So basically, I'm think camel husks. Okay. So we did get some quite new things. I'm interested like how it will be to see and test them all. Like it's funny because like all the playthroughs that I did in my life till now, like I'm almost never getting the tridents. Not that I'm not trying. Oh, netherite horse armor. So our horses can also now be fancy and strong. Yeah, like I always want to get it. I'm like then searching for it, but like basically the trident has quite a low drop rate, so I usually don't get it, and I never did like the trident farm, like the huge farm where you get I don't know how many drowns, and like I did want to get it, like but like I was not ready to I don't know farm for I don't know how many hours for it. I'm like crazy enough to go and like make the trading center, but like yeah, I already saw the farms. Like I also saw it like you can do them with like quite an ease with some lava buckets and then just like pour them and do them. But like I never came to it that I would do it. Like I do know how it works, the redstone. And I do like to do some of the redstone. Like I'm not like doing super builds and some super special things that do everything, but I do like some farms. Yeah, I'm usually that friend that's automating that stuff. I'm not good at fighting. Like if you would be here when I just started this world here, the first night I was just like panicking and searching for some sheep so I could get some wool so I could get to sleep without a zombie appearing in front of me and I would have to fight him. Because if we would have the zombie the first night, I'm not sure if I would survive the first night. Not playing hardcore, so it's not an issue, but still would prefer not dying. So I'm still not sure when we come so far that we go for a dragon or something like that. Not sure how it will go and if we will be able to even beat him or I would be able. Like building, it's also like a good question for me. Like I think like I came here to the village to like do a build or something here, but I think those houses from the village will be the pretty houses here. Like stuff that I will be doing here, I don't believe it will like look half as pretty as the existing village houses that are here. Like I'm quite okay with this, like uh digging out stuff and like mining and finding stuff. Like also like the newer updates. What kind of house I usually build? A box. Let's define it like that. Like I almost prefer to make like a really small, like basic box house on the outside, and then I'm doing like a tunnel and like everything in a tunnel, like a full like underground thingies, because like it's a lot easier to just do a hole and then like put some chest in the hole and call it a house. Because even if I'm trying to do something more than a hole, it or a box, it usually comes back and looks as a hole slash box. Once I did like a uh, tree house, that would be like something that perhaps I could try again. Like I was finding some big trees. Like I even didn't like create a tree. Like I really grew a tree, and then I did like three these huge oak trees, and then I connected them and made a house out of them, like a tree house. But like it was still, I think, one of the better builds that I did, but still looked mostly as a box on the tree. Like just take a shoebox, throw it on the tree, and you can already imagine it how it looked like. Oh, I was hearing some. Yeah, sounds cooler as it was, believe me. And like once on the server, like from a friend, uh, like we were removing, if you check like this big mountain back there, we were removing the whole mountain, like that area. And then he built like a huge coliseum in between there. And it was not creative, like he did it in the survival, and like I was just gathering him material for multiple days and he was just like building all the time after, but like it also needed like a more than a week almost to remove that mountain. So yeah, don't expect beautiful builds, uh, but you can expect some basic redstone. It would be fun to make some automatic farms. And we can all talk as like if you watch the Minecraft movie, we can learn now villager talk because like we have some of them around here and we will be hearing them a lot. But even if we understand them, we won't be huge friends because like they are going to be working in the trading center and I want all the enhancement and all the scrolls from them. Yeah, like this is like basically also why I quite like Minecraft. or at least I'm like coming back to it regularly and like just doing some small stuff because like everybody can do exactly what they want. So basically, you're not like, okay, now you have to do something like that, or now like in survivors you have to know how to build and organize things. Here, everybody can do exactly what they want. And the game, you can always play like there is no preferred gameplay. And I find that quite enjoyable, if you ask me. Let's get back. So if we go back, how much do we have here? Net. Okay, I think we are doing quite nice. Still want to remove these rows. Second, just jumping in bed. Okay. Uh, so playing with a friend, and they uh, are like to play Clash of Clans. Nice. So you just recreated the full town hall from Clash of Clans. Respect. I can imagine that was like quite a huge endeavor. Like I also know there are like some people they just know how to build and they like do really beautiful builds, and like you can also go on internet and like you have like per layer the information. So basically just open it up and then just say, okay, first layer, do the like follow the line. And like the builds are also great, but like I'm always like looking up to the people who are just like having the vision and just make it. Because I can imagine what I would want to have, but it will never happen. Okay, like the interior design, like I find it like it's nice because like I think it's easier to do the interior altogether, but like that it looks like really pretty and everything, it still takes time. Like it's still hard to do. But like you have a friend that from me, no you don't. I'm drowning. Come, we did good. Nice. That, like, I would say that was like quite fast altogether because, like, I can imagine for like for myself at least, I would need even longer for everything to make like a full town hall and like everything. Like, I'm interested like how long I will need it this time here because like I will do some kind of a town hall because I want to do like winter. No, not yet. I said I'm always running away, not fighting, so I didn't do the sword yet. Like I usually start doing swords and stuff when I'm getting to the iron, but like I only have one piece of iron for now, so this is why I didn't do it yet. But we could surely get some. But we do know that there are drowned now around here, so basically we can perhaps do the trident farm. But we have to find a way that it will not stick too much out, because that's also something I usually don't like. When you have like a lot of builds that they're just sticking out and don't like fit into the world. Okay, like with 5 players, it's quite nice. Like here, now I started like just a single player, but like if there will be interest, like uh, I'm also thinking perhaps just pulling the world and putting it then uh, onto a server and perhaps like playing with some other people also. Need all this stuff, so like I did start some servers with some friends multiple times, but like it's usually then like that, like I'm then playing for a little while and then everybody already stops and then I finish some builds and after that like I also stop because like people stop playing. So this is why I currently started like on single player, and like if there will be some interest, like I could also do a server from it because you can always pull a world and do it. The little watch modded Minecraft series on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Uh, Sometimes the modded ones, like they play it like it would be not modded, and then you don't know exactly if they're modded or not. Uh, I usually like if I play modded, I play usually one block. I'm sure you know it because like it's quite known. If not one block, then I'm usually playing vanilla. And one block is basically like you're you can really easily tell what's modded in that and what's not because like everything else it's not modded, just that it's only one block that you're regathering. That's the only mod thing in that. But I did saw like all the mods that are existing for Minecraft. Like the community of Minecraft is really still really active. Yeah, like I usually did play like this combination one block sky block where you're like basically having just one block and like it's up in the sky and you're just uh, trying to build from there. And like I got quite good with it. And like already on the beginning, usually just starting doing everything with the slabs, so no monsters can spawn, and at the same time you have more usage out of your wood. And it's kind like quite useful. And it's like really nice because like yeah, skyblock is like I also think like skyblock is better all in all. And like it's really nice to see what can you do like because like here the world is still usually generated and you are just changing it, but that you can see like basically what did you really do because like there was nothing and you did it everything. Yeah, that also like it's like usually in Minecraft the mods usually do add a little bit of the challenge because like otherwise Minecraft I think it's quite I would define it as a quite easy game. And yeah, that's for sure. Like uh, if you play a lot of vanilla, you can easily get bored. And also a different pace basically. because like we did expect that. Still need to decide what we're doing with all the stone. It would be nice if we had the villager that's buying the stone. I think there is one. That would be a lot of emeralds here. I think this is the Fletcher working, and it always sounds like there is a skeleton behind me. Mm. So, Sophie, do you know the craft? Like, if you like mods, that would be like that's like one of quite interesting and cool mods, if you ask me. Craft, yeah. Yeah, like it's really hard because like you even can't punch tree. You have like first make a knife, then and like even the making of the knife takes time, and then you have to make a like hatchet. So you're not even able to make an axe right away. So you make an hatchet, and like you like I don't know which version did he play, but like in some versions there are also like winter and everything, and you have to then make yourself like warm clothes that you don't freeze in the winter, and then also the food it's not like growing in the winter, and it is a lot harder, but it's like a good challenge because like as now here, like as soon as you can go sleep, you're usually not being attacked by anything, and like yeah, you still have the dragon and stuff to kill. That is still a little bit harder, but like otherwise, yeah, like you don't need to care a lot about anything because it's quite easy altogether. So you were laying a guidance for him, and like you did then like open the wiki so that you were be able to guide him, or were you trying to then together find out okay what should you do to get something, or the dragons? Okay, yeah, I know exactly which version now. The dragons are hard because like also many of the dragons are attacking. Yeah, fairy serpents. There is, I think, even if you're cutting down trees, then some trees change into the monsters and attack you. If I remember correctly. So you are not even able to just gather wood without being afraid all the time if it will be changing in something and kill you. Oh, so it was in a solo world. Nice. Yes, like that's like also like really nice, like because like he can play in the solo world and you can join him in on the Discord and then help him like that. That's really nice. Huh? Um, like I also don't have a really good PC, so basically it's quite average. Uh, like it still works quite nice, everything what I play, so I'm still quite happy with him. But yeah, I do understand you what you mean. And like I never played the Pocket one. I always played like the Java one. I did play a little bit of it's called Bedrock on the phone, but like I'm always coming back to Java. I even didn't know that you can mod the Pocket one. I thought it's not moddable. Playing modded, I usually suggest them what will nice, and if they have a trouble, I help. Like when I was younger, I usually did the backseat playing. Like I like even didn't want to play. I always wanted somebody else to play, and I was just like sitting behind and doing the backseat playing. Because like it's also from one side, like you can see more as a backseat gaming, but like from the other side, it's like also a nice experience because like you can pull yourself back if it's dangerous or something like that, or if it's like something that you don't feel good. Like on the other side, you can see everything and as you would be playing, like basically. And like I also don't mind when I'm playing here if people are telling me what can I do, where can I do it and stuff like. Some people don't like that, but like for me, like I quite like it. So I'm not against it at all. Use that all up. Use some of the earth that we have. Two. Define storage. Oh, yeah, like I oh, also the define storage. I also don't know how it works, but yeah, like I do understand you. Like when you're as a backseat player, like it's many times it's hard to explain exactly what are you thinking, and you're thinking why they don't know that, because like for you it's easy, but like they somehow don't know it. Yeah, like it's like basically you're looking at the other person, like basically they're playing and trying something. You know exactly what to do, but you don't know how to tell them. So it's really hard to like find the way to tell them, and like for them to understand you. And like not that they would be like dumb or anything. Like they do know how to play, and they do know what it's doable, but like they just don't get at what you want to say them sometimes. And then it's even more infuriating because like you think that you're doing something wrong, and it's like basically just yeah, they don't understand and they don't know what you want to tell them. Then I'll just say it like that. Like I hope if you will be anytime like helping me something, that I will understand it, but no promises. Yeah, as you said, like basic communication issues, and the issue to find out how to tell something to the other person that they would understand it. Like basically you have to tell them on their niveau, and like you don't know what exactly do they know, so it's hard to find the correct words and like correct way to describe it. But on the other side, that's a good way to learn for the real world, because like many times you also have to in the real world have to tell the people something that they don't know and they don't understand. Um, for me, no, like I really like it. Like all your help in Subnautica was like really appreciated and really, really helpful. And like I'm always happy if others like are engaged and then like give suggestions or try to help me. Like I do know some people that don't like that, but like I prefer that. So you're always welcome to provide your suggestions, and I will do my best to understand them and to do them. But as I said, no promises. Perhaps you will have to get angry with me too, although sometimes. Hello, Danny. Are you still here? And thank you for the follow on Twitch. We're still removing the hill. The hill is bigger than I was expecting it will be. As long as we don't give up, we can remove it. Yeah, sure. Um, Happy to have you here, Stereosophy. You're like, I'm, I will almost surely also do the stream tomorrow. You're welcome to join. And yeah, it's always nice to have people here to talk with somebody. BGMI? What game is that? I don't know BGMI. Sleep here soon because like otherwise we can find some friends that we don't want to. It's my bad. PUBG, like I never played PUBG. Like I did try some shooters in the past, but like I'm really bad at it. So I some kind of stopped and never get into it back. Like I'm usually everything what's a little bit slower and more chill. Like also some base building, strategy, such stuff, but like shooters and stuff, that's not so much my uh, part of the world. But I could imagine, as you said, that you like the fighting also in Minecraft, that you could be really good in PUBG. Yeah. It's Indian PUBG. Okay, that's interesting. Like I do not know it, but it sounds interesting. I would say it like that. Not sure what. Like basically, they're just Indian servers, I would assume. And like the game, it's the same as PUBG. That's the most important part of every game. Like as long as it's fun for you, it's the perfect game to play. So the game is exactly the same, only the servers are the Indian ones. Nice. Like I didn't know that they did release there and just call it minimal differently. Like I could believe that it would be like a full new game that I didn't know. And what do you have to do there for the dailies? Like play some matches or without the pickaxe again? Oh, survive 30 minutes. Yeah, for me that would be like basically almost impossible, I would assume. Okay, so basically, okay, that's nice. Like, I really like when the games are rewarding the community things, like basically that your team playing as a team, like reviving and stuff. That not only like only kills are count as points or something like that. And the getting kills was like expected, if you ask me. This is like basically something that almost all the shooter games usually have as a classic. Okay, that's nice. So you can have a lot of fun also with the skins and checking everything out. That's really nice. Yeah, also without a shovel, so let's go and put stuff out. Yeah. And then maybe I think we will be starting to use more. Okay, and basically the ranked matches, uh, if I'm assuming correctly, they are like basically more or less based on the rank like how good you play, you get more ranks, and then when you're higher ranked, you're challenged against people of the same rank that you are. Or you can choose the ranks. Okay, that's interesting. Because like usually they assign you to the rank that's basically best for you. Okay, so it is like that. And can you, like, for the people who are good at this, like, can they proceed fast, or it's like, are they basically locked for a while so they can't progress too fast? We got a raid of 6 people. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the mining days today. What were you playing? Hello. We have come to raid your dumpster for snacks and funny memes. I'm not sure. Like I almost eat almost all the food. I can offer some bread. We have some mutton here. We didn't cook it yet, so we need to do that. Otherwise, yeah, we have some potatoes. Welcome, welcome. Cult of the Lamp. Oh, nice. Like I did play it already quite a lot, but how are you doing? Like in the Cult of the Lamp? How far are you? Like I'm doing quite well. I'm just like doing a little bit of mining. Like basically here was like a huge hill. You can already see like we are removing this all hill here because I want to do some builds here, like automation, nothing else. The He Who Waits, that's which one down the line? That's the third door? I think that's the third door, or? It's in game. Oh, okay, so you're basically on the last or the final boss, like the final boss of the first, or the final boss of the final boss. Because I'm not sure which one is which. Because it's already a while that I played it, and I didn't play it through. Like I didn't play it like I was not able to get through it all. The big cat who gave us but I think the game goes further than after that. Isn't there even more bosses like after that? I think there is even more bosses after that. But like nice. So you're really good at it. Like I think I didn't beat that one yet. The cat one. Like I came all the bishops, but like after the bishops I was not able to do it. So you have the DLC, how it's called, like the camp and the stuff. So you're playing on solo because, like, I think with DLC you can also play with other players, or is it already in the main game now that you can play with other players? That's really nice. Like, I think Cult of the Lamp is like also like a really nice, and like I also like the graphic, but it's quite fast paced. You do need to develop the skills to get through the stuff. And what's your favorite weapon? That's the good question. Mine is pickaxe, here pickaxe, but like we are destroying it regularly. I'll just try something. Seriously, thank you for visiting and see you next time. Like, I'm happy if you visit anytime that you visit. Thank you. Just checking. I never did a shout out. Like, you're the first person who is rating me. I'm still learning that. Oh, shout out. I found you. That and that. Yeah, I successfully. Thank you again for rating. Like you're the basically you're the first rate that I have. Like thank you again. Uh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm still learning, still trying my best. I'm here for not so long. Like we were playing Subnautica before that. We finished the first part, and now we decided to do some mining until the Solasta comes out. So we're planning to play some Solasta 2 as soon as pop drops. Yeah, like really gladly. Like I'm always like when I'm stopping to play, I'm always checking like what other people are playing, and if I see something interesting, like I always like to rate. And like I'm usually not bringing a lot of people with me, but because like I'm still too small for that for bringing a lot of people, but at least I'm bringing something. Yeah, like I find like many different gameplays interesting, and like also playing different games like that I don't know. That's for sure. Like everybody's like in some way everybody's interesting, but like it's like really fun to see how other people play, and I like to rate when I'm like finishing. Like I never finished play without rating somebody. And I'm still learning about everybody. Like I still don't know many people. Like I'm learning about the community, learning about everything. Like t till today, I even didn't have the how like this the bots. I didn't have any bots in the chat for the shortcuts and stuff. And since today, we can also you can also lurk here. I didn't even know what that is. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Let's see. Like, I think this is now my third week, fourth week, something like that. TV? What's TV? Do tell more. I like to learn. There's no game. Really? There's no game sound? Let me check. It should be. Yeah, wait. It's. I think should be better now. Is there something? Yeah, okay. Sorry for providing too little sound of the game. It is because before I played Subnautica, like my initial play was Stardew Valley, and the sounds there are a lot higher. So I just put the sound in OBS on smaller, and I forgot to check if the sounds here are good enough. Like this is my like today we started Minecraft, so this is why it's even like issues for the sound and stuff were expected to be, because Minecraft has better, I think it's easier to set the sounds and everything for Minecraft without changing it in OBS. But really, you have sound issues? Like, I was checking you, like now I think 2 times, and I never had, like, your sounds were great always. And there are no points yet. Sadly, no points to be used. You're not able to scare me with sounds or anything like that. That is coming in sometime in the future. Let's see when it will be so far that I'm able to do that. How much do we have? Okay, we are almost done with this line. I'm still thinking if I'm even doing the last part. Yeah, it's trolling, but like on the other side, I'm sure you don't have anything against it. Like it's fun for them and fun for you. I would assume at least. If it's fun, I will tell you when I'm affiliated and I can use them. Until then, I will say it is fun. Yeah, we are always happy for anything, for lurking, for being active, for anything. Happy to have you here. I'm really happy, and like also getting great. That's like, and didn't expect it. That's for sure. Oh, hey, the cat. I would. Yeah, exactly. As you said, like if it wasn't be in like fun being sometimes on the other side of the bank and being scared or anything, you wouldn't have them exactly. I think I would still do this too after that because then we have a one like big area to do some sorters or anything. I don't know what yet. Let's see. We'll see also like how much can we do before the Solasta drops. But like I think we'll still do some building and some stuff even when Solasta drops. Like we can do it out of the Solasta time. The good question is also how hard the redstone will be. If I will be able to do them without waiting three days to just do one thing. I think the Discord one is too fast. I have to change it later. Uh, Shovel, who would have thought? And let's also destroy the pickaxe. Yep. Out of pickaxe. Using up all the from villagers, the storage area provided from the villagers. Because why would you do your own storage if you can take it from the villagers? Proceed. Find more pickaxes. I was not expecting that it will take so long to get rid of this small hill. Like in the beginning, it didn't look so big. pressing the wrong buttons. Crouching instead of running. That should be standard for the games. Like all the games should have the same button for crouching, running, and stuff. That's no. This is one of them, not only one. More, and then we can start thinking what we want to build. The issue is not even I know what should be built here. One thing what I do know is we need a place to go mining. Not removing hills, but like finding some iron and stuff. Because otherwise, because till now we only found like one piece of iron. And I need at least one more quite fast because I want to do a copper golem. He could come help me. He's just looking at the hole, perhaps. No, he got help for looking. Just want to remove this bit of everything here first. It's already finishing. Soon it will be so dark as it's here. And destroy the pickaxe before the night. Yes, we can. We did already do the most important thing in Minecraft. Grabbed some villagers. Not sure what I was thinking, but I wanted to do some special pickaxes, as it looks like. And I'll go sleep before we made new friends with the zombies. Your bed. Yes, can finish here. Then we can start deciding if we are doing the last 2 blocks of the height. But for sure we will not doing them today because like it's already quite late. This hill did look a lot smaller and I decided to remove it. I'm second guessing myself. Start something, not picking up. Full speed ahead and all the shovels and pickaxes destroyed. Now let. So basically you're like the British Queen. You're never late. Everybody else is just early. That's the simple logic behind it. And we only have 2 more lines through the whole way. We have all the stone and earth that we could ever need. Oh, yeah, already looks quite nice. Like the hill was like in the way, that's for sure. We're still removing this too. Swing this in. Oh, thank you, Kev. Thank you for the follow. Nice. So we don't have any water here anymore. We have enough space to build. We'll still removing that part tomorrow. We, here we have like we were coming from Subnautica, so now we have like a chasm here that we don't feel left out. We need some deep sea exploration. But yeah, stuff that we don't need. This. Let's prepare some tools for tomorrow. Sure, we will need just one of those more, and let's do it like that. Also, some stuff that we are not using, not giving the emeralds in. You never know with the villagers, they could take them. Don't trust them. Yeah. So basically, we had like quite big hill here. It's already mostly removed. So tomorrow we are removing this other part of this hill down to the 2 blocks, and then we'll see. Like I think we'll do a small house for mining, getting gold and iron and stuff, and perhaps some player house, or otherwise said a shoebox. But yeah, I think we will be stopping here. We will look from the also in and above to see the look what we did here, and yeah, I think we'll be stopping here. Thank you everybody for joining today. Thank you again to the Trash Panda for the raid. And yeah, it was fun having you here. And I'll be here again tomorrow. So everybody who wants to see a little bit more of digging, I will be digging some more tomorrow. Now the good question is, who do we want to raid? We have some Minecraft players. New beginnings of Minecraft. I think that sounds interesting enough. Then Again, as said, thank you everybody for joining. Really happy having you here, and see you if you're around tomorrow. Otherwise, soon enough, perhaps in other streams. Nice, and thank you. Bye.